In the heart of ancient Babylon, under the rule of King Darius, lived a man named Daniel. He was a man of unwavering faith, respected and favored by the king for his wisdom and integrity. Daniel served God with all his heart, praying 3 times a day, his face turned toward Jerusalem. But his devotion stirred jealousy among the other high officials. They saw his rise in the king's court not as a testament to his character, but as a threat to their own power. They searched for a flaw, a mistake, any accusation they could bring against Daniel. But his life was blameless. So they devised a wicked plan, a trap not for the man but for his faith. They went to King Darius, their words like honeyed poison. They proposed a new law. For 30 days, no one could pray to any god or man except the king. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into the den of lions. The king, flattered and unsuspecting, signed the decree, making it an unchangeable law of the Medes and Persians. Daniel heard of the new law. He knew the terrible price of disobedience. But his faith was not a matter of convenience. It was the very air he breathed. He went to his home, to his upper room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. And just as he had always done, he knelt down, prayed, and gave thanks to his God. The conspirators were watching. They rushed to the king, their voices triumphant. Daniel, one of the exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you, O king, or to the decree you have signed. He still makes his petition 3 times a day. A shadow fell over the king's heart. He realized he had been tricked, his affection for Daniel used against him. He spent the rest of the day trying to find a way to save his friend, but the law was absolute. As the sun set, casting long, somber shadows across the palace, the king gave the command. Daniel was brought to the lion's den. The king's voice was heavy with sorrow. May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you. A great stone was rolled over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own ring. That night, the king could not eat or sleep. His great palace felt like a tomb. He tossed and turned, haunted by the image of his faithful servant facing the hungry lions. At the first light of dawn, he hurried to the den. His voice trembled as he called out, Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions? A moment of silence stretched into an eternity. Then a voice, clear and strong, emerged from the darkness. O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight. Nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king. Joy, pure and overwhelming, flooded the king's heart. He commanded that Daniel be lifted from the den. They examined him, and there was not a single scratch on him, because he had trusted in his God. Then the king's relief turned to righteous anger. He ordered that the men who had falsely accused Daniel, along with their families, be brought and thrown into the very same den. Before they even reached the floor, the lions overpowered them. King Darius then wrote a new decree, sending it to all the nations and peoples of every language in all the earth. I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed, his dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. Daniel's story is a timeless testament to the power of faith and the courage to stand for what is right, even in the face of impossible odds. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, in our own dens of lions, hope is not lost. Trust, integrity, and unwavering faith can bring light into the deepest darkness. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please consider subscribing for more tales of faith and courage.